Hopefully don't attract any bears.
Come on.
That kind of sounds god awful right now. Hello everybody. Morning. It is currently 8:20 and we are heading into the land of enlightenment. The great state of Colorado. Specifically, I'm heading to Carbondale, Colorado. Now, what's in Carbondale, you ask? Well, they have a Tiny Pine Distro, Valley Smithy Restaurant, the Goat Kitchen and Bar, Aspen Valley Land and Trust. But more importantly, and the sole reason why I'm heading there, is because of a grip strength competition. The grip comp I'm going to is kind of weird. It's not necessarily like a normal grip competition where they have placings. This is all about setting weight class records. There's 6 events. You're able to pick which ones you want, and you get an unlimited amount of attempts on most of them. I think the grippers you only get 4 attempts on, but then your record gets logged in the database. It's not like we have placings or anything. I don't know if I'm gonna break any records, probably not, but it'll be a fun time to hang around some of the grip guys. It's an excuse to travel, and you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. I'm also going to be doing some fishing today. I'm going to be heading into Colorado. I need to stop, get a little day pass fishing license. So then on our way over to Carbondale, I can stop at Lake Dillon. That's where I think I'm going to be fishing today. And then later tonight, in the evening, we're going to be finding a camp spot. I have one in mind. There's actually 2 in mind. They're on kind of the same road, a little south of Carbondale. Hopefully they're not filled up. I'm bringing a hammock, so it's going to be a hammock camp. I think it'll be pretty sick. Alright, so I'm just going to mention a few things while I'm playing this little trip montage. The events that I was looking forward to doing were the Saxon Bar, the Europinch, and the gripper block sets, these 20 millimeter block sets. I was particularly excited about the Saxon Bar. I just really wanted to break my current PR of about 175 pounds. I had no idea where I'd be on the Europinch or on the grippers. I just wanted to do as best as I could. I found out about this competition through a guy named Steve Millard. His Instagram is Rocky Mountain Grip. Pretty cool dude, knows a lot of good stuff. Thanks for inviting me out to this. It was a good old time, man. I ended up stopping in Fort Collins to pick up a fishing license, and we'll just pick it up from there. Boom. Fishing license obtained. I also got a little regulation booklet, so we'll see what I can do. I do not intend on keeping any fish today. Didn't bring a cooler. Don't really want to deal with all that, so it's just going to be catch and release if we get anything. Just going to be going for trout. So yeah, it'll be pretty fun, I think. It's going to be a good old time. Let's go fishing. We're here at the lake. This is Dillon Reservoir near Silverthorne, Colorado. Pretty beautiful day. I already saw some fish jumping, so we're gonna see if we can catch a trout. Now, I wish I could tell you that I caught something. I wish I could show a video of me reeling in this massive trout. I wish I could share all of the excitement I had catching such a magnificent fish, but I can't. Made it to the campsite. Pretty solid little spot, honestly. The road was kind of rough coming up into here, but word of advice, if the road sucks, there's probably not a lot of people up here. So there is a spot for a tent there. Unfortunately, I don't have a tent. I brought a hammock. This is a pretty nice spot. Surprising that not a lot of people are up here. I think there's 2 other people camping, and there's, I think, like 9 sites. So pretty solid, but yeah, let's see if we can get that hammock strung up. Bing, bang, boom, tarp is up. This specific tarp, it's great and all, but it's massive. And as you can see, it's kind of like on the tree in order to keep it kind of taut. So, but everything's covered and I'll sleep okay. So no water's getting past this bad boy. So I checked out the stream and does not look fishable. It's pretty shallow, but it's worth a try. So yeah, I think for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna kind of hang out. Might start a fire. Kind of on the fence about it because I'm not cooking anything, but yeah, it's a really nice day out. I think I'm gonna sleep really good tonight, or at least as good as I can. I've been trying to hone in my hammock sleep setup for a while. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, tomorrow's the big grip day, so gotta stay ready for that. Morning, everybody. It's about 7. I'm just getting my stuff packed up and we're gonna head into town. I don't know if you can tell, but it rained a little bit last night. Slept okay. Not too much to worry about. But yeah, I'm gonna get all my stuff packed, get changed, head into town, see if there's like a cool breakfast place, and then it's off to Grippin. So bing, bang, boom, you know what I'm saying? All right, so the competition was set up pretty well. There was only about 4 of us competing, so it wasn't too high stakes or nothing. This was the first event. It was the 20 millimeter block set. I only did 3 attempts. This was my second attempt at 115 pounds, which I did get. This was my final attempt. I forget the weight that I jumped to on here, but I obviously did not get it.
Come on.
This was the only video I got of the 2-inch crusher lift. It's a spinning handle similar to a Rolling Thunder, if you're familiar with that. This is 155 pounds. This was the most I ever did on it. This guy right here, Jesse, he's pretty cool. This is pretty cool to see because he was the first person in his weight class to achieve a elite total in grip sport, which is pretty cool. He's a really cool dude to meet. Up next was the 3-inch Saxon. This was the one I was the most excited about. This was one of my warm-ups. I think I ended up getting 172 pounds, which is right here. technically 2-pound PR. This was a struggle though. I had to take a few attempts until I finally got it. But as you can see, my arms are kind of shaking there. But no, I was pretty happy with that. Finally, this was the Euro pinch. I don't know if this was the correct weight of what I ended up getting, but according to GSI database, I got 151 pounds. This one actually split my hand open a little bit. The edges are pretty sharp. All in all, it was a fun time competing out there in Carbondale. I filmed this back in September. That's when this competition happened. Since then, I also competed in King Kong International Grip Competition. I'll post my videos here while I'm rambling. King Kong was done in October. I think I took overall like 148th place out of like 300 people. I don't know. I was extremely middle of the pack. This has been my first year in grip sport, and it's been pretty fun. I think next year I'm planning on doing maybe 1 or 2 grip competitions, but I'm really wanting to get back into powerlifting. I've only done 2 powerlifting meets, and one of them was bench only because I got injured. So I'd really love to do another full powerlifting meet. So I'm kind of putting grip on the back burner a little bit, but it's still a lot of fun, and I still want to keep training it and messing around with it and competing here and there. I'll also post my grip database so you can look at all my lifts. You might want to look up some of the implements if you are unfamiliar with them. But yeah, that's about it for the video. Procrastinated this one a lot, so hell yeah.